Hypixel is the most popular Minecraft server ever. How could it be dying? On June 19th, 2021, Hypixel suffered a DDoS attack. Player count has been diminishing ever since, and the community has been in shambles. The server is laggier than ever and flooded with cheaters. In 2021, the lowest player count prior to the DDoS attack is still higher than the highest player count after the attack. The server had been on a constant uptrend ever since 2020, reaching its highest player count ever just before the DDoS, 220,000 players. Now, the player count has been rapidly diminishing, with the lowest being only 73,000 players, the lowest player count since March of 2020. But why was this DDoS attack so detrimental to Hypixel's success? After the DDoS, the server was incredibly laggy and unstable. I personally went from 60 ms to constantly over 100 with regular spikes in the 300 to 500 range, and I have really fast internet. This was a server-side issue. I searched the forums and found many other people who had the same issue as me, or worse. By this point, lagbacks were getting completely random and constantly causing players to lose games. Overall, the server was a nightmare to play on, ping was constantly evolving, and eventually I got my 60 ms back again, but it wasn't the same hit reg, it felt way worse. Everything was just different about Hypixel. While lag could make the server less enjoyable, it's not game-breaking. Sometimes. However, one of the problems with this lag is that hits can feel extremely weird, mostly in the form of delayed hits with high MS or hits that register really fast with low MS. Because of how important ping has become to the server, it's hard to tell if someone is cheating or if because it's of ping, and now the community has tons of closet cheaters. Hypixel's anti-cheat used to catch blatant hackers such as Bednuker, Fly, and Bhop, but hack clients have gotten far better at being undetectable, especially by Hypixel's outdated anti-cheat. Most hack clients pull hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, meaning they have plenty of money for developers on making their clients better. Hypixel hasn't been keeping up. By examining different game modes, we can determine which are the most popular. After checking multiple times per day, I concluded that Skyblock has the most, with 25 to 30,000 players. Bedwars has about 15,000, and then Duels comes in third with 3,000. Skyblock is one of Hypixel's biggest successes. By using Google Trends, I noticed that Hypixel and Skyblock have an extremely similar graph. Hypixel heavily relies on Skyblock for its player base, which is why it gets so many updates and lags the server for everyone else. Comparing this to Bedwars and Duels shows us that these game modes haven't changed much in popularity. They rarely receive updates, and these games have a concerning amount of cheaters. Basically, if Skyblock dies, Hypixel probably is going to as well. There's times when Hypixel just kicks me from the server for no reason, and when I log back in, it doesn't let me rejoin my game. I've had games where the entire game has been lost because of just one lagback, and that's just not fair. While lagbacks could be predictable and controllable in the past, they're not anymore, not at all. Now, I might just be one player out of hundreds of thousands of Hypixel players, so that's why I decided to ask two of my friends for their opinions on what happened to Hypixel. They've been playing the server longer for me, and maybe they have some insight. Here's what they had to say. When did you start playing Bedwars?
I started playing Bedwars like late 2019 with an IRL friend.
I think I went through 5-ish accounts before I was on my main one, but I started playing around 2017.
So do you prefer ranked over normal Bedwars, and has your opinion changed on which one is better?
It really depends if you're queuing with someone or not. If you're not queuing with someone, then I'll just play normal Bedwars with friends.
They're both pretty bad, but right now I still enjoy ranked more.
Okay. Do you think that there's a lot of cheaters in ranked, and are there
more? 100%,
100%. Are there more cheaters in ranked or normal Bedwars?
More cheaters than normal for sure.
Definitely more cheaters in normal Bedwars.
Do you think that ping is like some crazy advantage, or it's become one, or like has it changed? And do you think it like ruins the game really?
Ping is definitely an advantage or disadvantage compared to other games that aren't ranked Bedwars. It's like if you play those games, there's ping usually just means completely nothing. It's not like unplayably ping based, but it is very ping based.
It wasn't as big of an advantage as it is now. Some people say CPS, some people say ping. Ping, I say, is more of an advantage.
I agree with that.
Yeah, first hits are crazy. I mean, you can speak from experience. High ping, your KB is more upward. You just take less KB. But low ping, you can like do combos. Like
hits are just so good on that. Yeah.
If you watch montages, right? watch a high pingers montage and a low pingers montage. Look at the combo difference. Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
like you can actually combo with low ping. High ping is just like you double tap them off and take less KB.
Do you think lag backs are a problem or have become a problem?
Oh no, like it depends.
Do you ever think there'll be like a big change in ranked bed wars? Like maybe how it's set up or a meta? I don't know.
Oh yeah, dude, it happens like every few months where some drama happens, some owners quit.
Oh,
or,
really?
Or someone gets transferred ownership and they sell the server. I mean, every few months something happens. I mean, just recently Unseated quit. Redemption Arc got completely deleted. There's a new one now, but and then there's the whole thing with Mystic Blitz and Midnight Server.
Okay. Do you think you'll ever quit ranked and just go to normal bed wars?
No.
Okay. And do you think that ranked has gotten worse?
Yes, definitely.
How so? How so?
Mainly, it's also Hypixel itself, but
yeah,
I don't know. For me, I see when this like the tournaments. My favorite time was probably season, I don't know, probably season 10 or something.
Okay.
I didn't like season 9, like season 8 or season 10, something like that. I don't really know why I don't find it funny. I just don't like find it funny. I don't really have an answer to that. Maybe it's a lot of the time people don't know how to play. Skill gap.
Do you have any idea when you think ranked bed wars will die?
Yeah, it's already starting, kind of. Like,
really?
There used to be so many more players.
I don't know if it will die. There's always like so many new players.
Okay.
I feel like eventually all of the older players will probably end up quitting.
Do you think that normal bed wars will ever die?
Normal bed wars, probably not, because I don't think it's ever gonna die, but it's gonna get less players. Like Hypixel's getting less players right now, but Bedwars, I don't think it's ever gonna like really die. Maybe in like a couple of years, but not anytime soon.
Which one do you think will die first?
Ranked Bedwars, 100%.
Really?
It's already starting.
With all that considered, how could Hypixel die? Well, if Hypixel continues like this, the player count will just diminish to the point where it's possible for another server to challenge Hypixel. Hypixel, however, still has a low chance of actually dying. Hypixel has too much money, and it's unlikely for players to switch servers because they don't want to lose their stats or leaderboard positions. However, if another server made it possible to transfer something like your star or stats, it is possible people could switch to have a less laggy experience in a server with less cheaters. I'm curious how Hytale will affect the server. It's possible that too many Hypixel players could move to Hytale, and therefore Hypixel would be very unpopular or die, but maybe it could boost its success. It's too early to tell, and honestly, the future of Hypixel, it might not be as straightforward as we think.